In this video, I'm going to talk about the algebra concept map, which will give you a clear idea about syllabus, the content of the subject, at the same time, weightage on every lesson and topic-wise distribution of the marks. I will recommend you to watch this video till the end to get an clarity on this subject. Students who knows me already, they knew who am I. But for those who are new and watching this video first time, let me introduce myself. I am Mrs. Jyoti Wade, a merit rank holder, and since last 30 years, I am into teaching profession. Algebra, mathematics and science are my core subject. So let us begin with the today's topic. Under mathematics, we are having algebra and geometry. Algebra is coming in state board. Algebra is for 40 marks. With option, it is 60 marks. And geometry is also for 40 marks with option 60 marks. Total paper is of 80 marks and 20 marks will be your internal which you are getting from school. In algebra, we have total 6 lessons. Linear equation in 2 variables, the weightage is 20%, approximately 12 marks. Quadratic equation, again the weightage is 20%, which is again 12 marks. Arithmetic progression, financial planning and probability, the weightage is 13 to 14%, that is approximately 8 marks each. Statistic is again 20%, that is again 12 marks. There is some, 1 to 2 marks will be varying here and there. Now, in this pandemic situation, 2 lessons were deleted for this year. We are not knowing that the same portion will be deleted next year. So let us prepare for all the 6 lessons. If we just see the first lesson, that is linear equation in 2 variables. This lesson we have already done in 9th standard, so you know what is linear equation. Simultaneous linear equations, because 2 equations we are taking together and solving them. There are total 4 methods in this lesson to solve simultaneous equation. First is a elimination method and second is substitution method. These are the normal method which we use in first exercise as well as in application sum. Substitution method, elimination method will be asked for 2 marks each. Simultaneous equation can be solved by graphical method. Graphical method is very important method which will be asked for 3 to 4 marks. Then we have determinant and determinant method or Cramer's rule. Determinant is a separate question for 1 marks, but determinant method or Cramer's rule will be asked for 2 to 3 marks, depends. Application is very important question here, which will be asked for 3 marks to 4 marks. So this is the weightage on your first lesson. Let us go to the second lesson, that is quadratic equation. This lesson is already done in 9th standard in polynomial, the last exercise 3.6. Here, these are the topics we are taking in the lesson. The question can be asked to form the standard form of quadratic equation, which will be for 1 mark. To find the roots of quadratic equation will be asked for 2 marks. Or just to confirm whether the given values are the roots for quadratic equation, that can be the question. Here also we are having 3 methods to solve the quadratic equation. That is, first is factorization method, you know it right from 8th standard. Formula method and completing square method are completely new for you, which is introduced in standard 10 syllabus. Factorization method is a compulsory question for 2 marks. Formula method, completing square method can be optional, which is coming for 2 to 3 marks each. Then next we have to find nature of the quadratic nature of the roots of quadratic equation, which is a question of 2 marks. And relation between the roots of quadratic equation and coefficient can be asked for 2 to 3 marks again. You can be also asked to frame quadratic equation, which will be for 2 marks. Application is again important question which will be asked for 3 to 4 marks. See, generally we have 11 marks in our 40 marks paper. 29 marks is coming from your syllabus and 11 marks is the paper which will base on external question. So application of quadratic equation will be the question asked in that 4 marks question, which is external. Coming to the next lesson, that is arithmetic progression. You are only having arithmetic progression. Here you will come across to the topic, what is sequence, okay, what are the terms of arithmetic progression. These are the common topics you will be introduced in the lesson. Arithmetic progression, under that we are having 2 subtopics, that is finding the terms or finding the n term of AP, at the same time finding the sum of all terms of AP, so SN. To find n terms of AP and the sum related to that topic will be asked for 2 marks, and to find the sum of all the terms and the sum based on this topic will be asked for 2 to 3 marks, depending on the type of question. And last we have application, which is again a important and compulsory question in your board exam, which will be asked for 3 marks, which is internal. Then we are coming to the next lesson, that is financial planning. Under financial planning, these are the topics which we are going to cover, that is tax invoice. You may be asked to prepare a tax invoice, but till today this question is not asked in exam, but in case if it is asked, it will be asked for 3 marks. We are going to calculate about the GST, SGST and CGST, that is state and central tax. The weightage of the marks depends on the type of question. It can be asked for 1 mark also, 2 marks also, or 3 marks also. Then under GST, we have to calculate input tax, output tax, and then GST payable. That will be asked for 3 marks. That is your second exercise. The third exercise is based on share and its dividend, face value, market value, number of shares, etc. The question generally asked in this exercise is for 2 to 3 marks. Mostly it is for 2 marks. Rate of return will be again important question here, which will be asked for 2 marks. And then we have last topic, that is brokerage and tax on share trading. Now here also this question will be asked for 2 marks, but 4 marks question can be also asked in this exercise. That is your 4.4 exercise. Coming to the next topic, that is probability. In this lesson, the three terms are very important, that is sample space, event, and probability of the event. If they ask you sample space, to find the sample space and sample points, this question will be asked only for 1 mark. If they are giving some events and you have to find the points in the events, then that question will be asked for 2 marks. But when the question comes on probability, this question will definitely come for 3 to 4 marks. Very important topic again. Very simple lesson. You can easily score 8 out of 8 marks over here. And last lesson we have, that is statistics. We are already familiar with this lesson because in 8th standard as well as in 9th standard, we have seen the basic concept of this lesson. This standard, there are mean, median and mode, which is already introduced in 9th standard. But we are going to see the various methods to find mean. For mean, there are 3 methods: direct method, assume mean method, and step deviation method. Direct method is for 2 marks, which is again a compulsory question. Assume mean method is for 4 marks. Mostly this question will be asked in your external question, that is question number 4. And step deviation method is optional. Very rarely they will ask in exam for 3 marks. Median and mode are again optional. Either they will ask median or they will ask mode. Median will be asked for 3 marks and mode question will be asked for 2 marks. In pictorial representation for standard 10, we have 3 diagrams. One is histogram, pie diagram, and frequency polygon. Pie diagram will be a question for 2 to 3 marks. Histogram will be a compulsory question again in your external question, that is 4 marks, and frequency polygon. Now that is also 4 marks. So there will be always an option, either they will ask you histogram or they will ask you question based on frequency polygon. But either of this question is compulsory in your exam. Now when you know the entire, when you know this all lessons, the weightage on each lesson, the topic-wise distribution of marks, it will be easy for you on which topic you will focus so that you can grab 40 out of 40 marks. So study accordingly. All the best.